Hi, and welcome to episode 6 of the Shape Marketer podcast. Chris here. This episode is all about cohesive storytelling, chutes and ladders. And this is a content piece I wrote about storytelling, mainly career storytelling, and it paired nicely with my artwork called Chutes and Ladders, which led me to the tagline, "In the story of your career, are you climbing up ladders or sliding down chutes?" Here's a story I put together which creatively presents the cohesive acronym that I developed as a checklist to make sure your story is clear, organized, human, shows expertise, specialization, inspiration, value, and empathy. This story is called Cohesive Storytelling, Chutes and Ladders at the Storyteller's Speakeasy. You slip through an unmarked door in a quiet alley, following the distant hum of a trumpet. The sign outside only said open, nothing more. Inside, you descend a narrow staircase into a velvet-lit speakeasy filled with smoke, brass, and secrets. The bartender nods like he's been expecting you. "Welcome to the Storyteller's Speakeasy," he says, sliding a silver token across the bar to you. "Here, ladders are earned, chutes are accidental, and every move tells the world exactly who you are." He gestures toward a hidden back room where an enchanted board glows under a single chandelier. Tiles twist and shimmer like a living map. Dices float. Cards whisper. Stories linger in the air like perfume. "You're here for a ladder," the bartender says, "not a chute, so let's play." You step toward the board. A silky voice curls over your shoulder. "Before you roll, remember the rule of this place." You turn to see the game master, a sharp suit, gold eyes, and smile like a secret. No one climbs without a cohesive story. This board feeds on identity. If your story is clear, aligned, and true, you rise. If it's messy, confused, or borrowed from someone else, he flicks a tile. A chute hisses. Open. You fail. You swallow. He grins. Shall we begin? The 8 tiles of the game, cohesive. The game master taps the first tile. It glows. C for clear. You must decide who you are and what you solve. No smoke, no mirrors, no jargon. Clarity is your first ladder. O for organized. A scattered story is a rigged game. Organize your materials, your message, your moves. Strategy beats frenzy. H for human. Be real, be vulnerable, be you, even in a room full of masks. E for expertise. Show what you can do. Show how you've done it. The board rewards proof. S for specialized. Breadth may get you in the door, but depth gets you the key. I for inspired. Fuel your story with spark. Energy is contagious. Passion persuades. V for valued. Translate your brilliance into their benefit. Make it unmistakable. Make it buyable. E for empathetic. Know their pain. Speak to it. Solve for it. Empathy is the final ladder. The rest is merely decor. The game master sweeps an arm across the board. Master these 8 tiles, and ladders appear beneath your feet. Ignore them. Another chute opens, cards scattered downward into the darkness, and the fall is fast, he says. He slides the dice towards you. Now that you understand the rules, this isn't a game of chance. It's a game of story. Yours. All right, so that's the story. And really what I'm trying to get at here is your story is your strategy. It's the precursor. So before you get hired, before you interview, before you apply, before your cover letter, before your resume, before your job search, before all of that is you. And who are you? What's your story? How are you telling it? When and where? To who are you telling it? Cohesive, the word cohesive means a unified whole has formed, and that's the goal here. Your story needs to draw from your whole you and then delivered in all the various situations across in-person and online channels. Use this cohesive acronym as a guide to clarify your story, organize your opportunities, humanize the experience, showcase your creative inspirations, embrace empathy, and help your audience connect the dots between your expertise, your experience, your specialization, and your differentiated value. If your story resonates, they will buy what you're selling. All right, that's the wrap for this episode on storytelling. In the next episode, we will marry our storytelling with positioning, which is effectively the translation of your story to your audience who is looking to have their problem solved.